Good Friday morning. Today is a first alert weather day as there's going to be the potential for large fire starts in our lower elevations, specifically for this afternoon and evening. It's going to be windy and the vegetation is going to be critically dry. But first, some good news to pass along with at least one of the fires already on the map, the Boundary Fire burning in southern Yakima County. Acreage with this actually got above 1,000, but it's now 100% contained. So this is the last time we're going to talk about this one. Then the East Viola fire that is burning to the south of the wastewater facility and between I-82 and the Yakima River. We didn't really get an update with this one yesterday. Acreage still up 14, containment still up 50%. So we'll track that one very closely. Now on the temperatures for this morning, feeling pretty good out there, 50s and 60s for the most part, although low 70s still in the Walla Walla Valley. Your day planner forecast for today for lower elevations is going to be into the mid 80s around lunchtime and then 80s and 90s at the peak of daytime heating. Bottom line for the forecast, dangerous fire weather for today. The temperatures going to go up, going to go down, going to go back up over the next 7 days. In general, it's going to be hot. And we will have some little shower and thunderstorm chances for Monday and Tuesday, the chance for lightning for Monday in particular. So vested interest in that, but vested interest in today's forecast, and more details on that coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a man hit by a car earlier this month has now passed away from his injuries. Now this morning, charges against the driver have been elevated. We have the details coming up at the top of the hour.
And a Tri-Cities fugitive is off the streets this morning after a coordinated takedown by several law enforcement agencies. We have the charges she's facing and how they found her, all coming up.
And big changes coming to the Tri-Cities airport, from new flights to California to terminal upgrades. What travelers need to know before the end of the summer rush. It's all coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
I'm Jade Elliott. It is Friday, July 18th. Hope everyone had a great week and is ready for the weekend.
It's Friday. We got Friday vibes. It's going to be a good weekend.
It is.
It's going to be a hot one, too. But Josh will have more on that later. We do want to start off with the follow-up out of Yakima. That's where a pedestrian who was hit earlier this month, we've now learned they've died.
Yeah, a tragic update this morning as this crash happened just after 2 a.m. on July 3rd. Yakima police officer coming across the scene at the intersection of West Nob Hill Boulevard and 23rd Avenue. That pedestrian, a 32-year-old man who has ties to Kennewick, was found lying unconscious in the roadway with serious head injuries. He was first taken to Multi-Care Memorial in Yakima, then later life-flighted to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle.
Authorities say the driver, identified as 39-year-old Mauricio Archiga, showed signs of impairment. A blood sample was taken and toxicology results are pending.
So investigators believe that the victim was using an unmarked crosswalk when he was hit.
Charges against Archiga have been upgraded from vehicular assault to vehicular homicide, and court documents show he was arraigned yesterday morning.
Now to a crime alert out of Kennewick. A woman wanted on some serious felony charges is now in custody, and it's all thanks to a coordinated effort between multiple law enforcement agencies right here in the Tri-Cities. So officers with the Kennewick's Criminal Apprehension Team, or the CAT team, that helped locate and arrest 33-year-old Artemisa Sanchez. She was wanted out of Franklin County for assault in the second degree and unlawful imprisonment. She also had a federal warrant for unlawful possession of a firearm. Now, Sanchez had been actively trying to evade law enforcement, but just yesterday, officers tracked her down to an apartment near 6th and Washington in Kennewick. Those CAT detectives worked with Kennewick Police, the Metro Drug Task Force, and the SWAT team to make that arrest safely and without incident. Sanchez is now being held at the Benton County Jail.
Also in Benton County, a reckless driving report led deputies to a suspect with a stolen car, a fake ID, and a felony warrant. This all happened Wednesday morning near Sellards and Tyaki Road. A driver was reported swerving in and out of lanes and possibly hitting a guardrail. Deputies were nearby and quickly pulled the car over, and during the stop, the driver allegedly handed over a fake Florida ID. Deputies arrested the suspect on suspicion of DUI and transported them to Trios for a blood draw. Now from there, things had escalated. The driver turned out to have an active felony warrant from Mississippi for alleged narcotics trafficking, and the car they were driving had just been reported stolen out of Seattle. The driver is now facing several charges, including DUI, identity theft, forgery, possession of a stolen car, and the felony warrant.
6:05, turning now to business news. The executive director of the Yakima Valley Partners Habitat for Humanity is stepping into an additional leadership role. Melanie Rosen has been elected president of the board of directors for Habitat for Humanity of Washington State. In this role, she'll oversee the state's executive director, help guide the organization's overall direction, and advocate for the organization on a legislative level. Now, Rosen says that she wants to help all 25 of the state's affiliates grow and balance with a desire for sustainability and affordable housing. As far as she knows, she's the first person from Yakima to hold this position.
It's very humbling and inspiring at the same time. The people that have come before me in this role are absolute powerhouses in affordable housing in their own community. And in addition to that, it opens its doors for more recognition on a national level within Habitat.
So although she'll have additional responsibilities as president, Rosen says that she will still maintain her position in Yakima. All right, 6:06 now, and a new airline is coming to the Tri-Cities Airport next year to bring passengers to Southern Cali.
The Utah-based airline Breeze will start flights in March 2026 from the Tri-Cities to the Burbank Hollywood Airport. And the airline will replace Avelo, whose last flight from the Tri-Cities will come in December.
So the airport deputy director, Don Foley, says to keep an eye on the busy end of summer travel season. That's what they're doing in the meantime.
If you know your dates, try and book early enough so you can get a seat on the plane you want. I would expect more people traveling towards the end of August, as just before kids go back to school, getting that last vacation in.
TSA is also encouraging passengers, of course, to bring their real IDs so they avoid any additional screening time as they try to hop on their summer flights. You can still get through, but just with some additional screening if you don't have your real ID yet.
Yes, bring your passport if you have one.
Absolutely.
That counts.
Yep, that counts. All right.
All right, coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, AI technology is now watching Washington's most fire-prone areas, and for the first time, the public can also tune in. Our very own Dan Hansen will have more details on this new technology coming up in just a few minutes.
And giving you a live look outside this morning from our Apple Valley studios right here in Kennewick. See the wind turbines on the hillside there. Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbert is going to break down your first alert forecast and just how hot it's going to be as we head into the weekend. We're back after the break.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
The Blue Compass RV All-American Summer Road Trip is on, with new RVs starting at just $97 a month. Plus, they all come with a 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. Big country, big adventure, big savings, only at Blue Compass RV.
It's our 48th anniversary at Moore Furniture, 3 generations strong thanks to you. For 48 incredible years, we've had the honor of furnishing your homes. From our family to yours, we're celebrating with 72 months interest-free financing and no money down on every purchase over $19.99. Plus, we'll remove and donate your gently used pieces locally. That's 6 full years with no interest. Just gorgeous furniture, unbeatable value, and easy monthly payments. Only at Moore Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Protect your skin from harmful UV rays by wearing sun protective clothing along with sunscreen. There's more info at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill U is the best you. There you are. Bring back your Chill U with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
An awesome canyon so close to home on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It is a first alert weather day, and to underscore that, there are red flag warnings galore out there until 10 p.m. this evening across pretty much the entirety of our viewing area, minus a few of the higher elevation locations. So otherwise, if you can look past that, today is going to be a beautiful day, mostly sunny skies out there, but it will be a toasty one as high temperatures could be up around 100 degrees in the Tri-Cities, but for lower elevations, low to mid 90s, that's going to be a safe bet. This is going to be about 5 degrees hotter than normal for this time of the year. And then for tonight, still mostly clear skies, could have some patchy areas of cloud cover, but in general, mostly clear and mild with low temperatures down into the 50s and 60s for lower elevations. A little bit chillier up in the Cascades with 40s and 50s for the Blues. Okay, here's your Futurecast upper level wildfire smoke. And remember, we always look for this tan color. That's whenever you can actually notice the haze up in the sky. There's just not going to be a lot of it out and about for today. It's going to be mostly light stuff. But as we head into the afternoon and evening, this cram fire that's burning in central Oregon, some of the smoke plume from that could start to put some very noticeable haze into southern portions of Morrow and Umatilla counties. So we'll be watching the air quality very closely in that particular region. But back to the fire start potential for today. Vegetation going to be critically dry. The winds going to be quite rampant out there. So I'll show you both of those variables coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Josh. 12 minutes after 6 and looking at statewide news now. If you've ever watched a live animal cam, you know, the bald eagles, the pandas, you name it, I think I've watched them all.
The bald eagles were the recent ones, yeah, that everybody was watching.
Guilty as charged. Washington State actually taking that idea and giving it not a wildlife, but a wildfire twist.
And thanks to a new tool from Washington's Department of Natural Resources, you can now watch for wildfire smoke from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen is showing us how this works and why it could really be a game changer.
From salmon runs to eagle's nest, we love watching nature online. But now, there's a live stream with a life-saving purpose: wildfire detection.
We know that in fighting these fires, early detection is the best case scenario, and we attempt to prioritize what we call initial attack. That's getting those resources on the fire as quickly as possible.
Pano AI cameras are now stationed at 21 high-risk locations across Washington, scanning the horizon 24/7 for smoke and alerting DNR when fire is detected.
Any technology that we can employ that's going to make it easier on our firefighters and raise more public awareness about the wildfire crisis that we're facing, we want to make sure that we're utilizing that technology to its full extent.
The cameras, funded by the 2021 legislation known as House Bill 1168, are part of a 5-year pilot project aimed at early intervention. They've already helped identify fires on both sides of the state, letting DNR get crews on the scene faster. Now, the public can see exactly what DNR sees in real time.
Anything that we can do to raise public awareness and have the public engage with what we are doing as a wildland fire agency has benefits to address those fires, to make sure that they're kept off the landscape in the first place.
Roderick says if you spot something while watching, call 911 immediately. And remember, follow burn restrictions and fire safety guidelines in your area. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Dan. And the DNR says 5 more cameras will be online soon, and they're working to expand public access.
Yeah, so you can find a link to the live streaming right now. We have it up on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Grab some popcorn and just, watch the smoke.
Check out
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
All right, keep it here because coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, Josh Colbreth will be back with your full first alert weather forecast. That'll be right after the break in just a few minutes.
US Cellular makes it easy to switch. Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
We don't even have to trade in our teeth?
Nope.
I almost lost this one.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team.
At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems.
And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points. The Tempur Adapt features innovative technology, so you get deep, undisturbed rest all night long.
Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
The accident happened so quickly.
I had no idea what to do next.
Instead of going through it alone, I found hope.
With Abeda Nelson.
For over 40 years, we've helped families navigate the complicated legal process,
getting the care and settlement you deserve.
Abeda Nelson took care of everything,
so I could focus on healing and getting back to my life.
Abeda Nelson took my injury personally.
Accidents happen.
Compensation should too.
Abeda Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
Nope. And you get the latest phones.
High five. Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Apple Valley News Now is Yakima.
Apple Valley News Now is Pendleton.
Apple Valley News Now is Tri-Cities.
Our broadcast center may be in Kennewick, but Apple Valley News Now is everywhere.
From the Blues in the east to the Cascades in the west, one television station is everywhere you want us to be. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
We are on your side.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Today is indeed a first alert weather day, as there's going to be the potential for large fire starts in our lower elevations because it's going to be windy and the vegetation will be critically dry, specifically from this afternoon into this evening. So for today, going to be hot, up around 100 degrees in the lower Columbia Basin, but for lower elevations, again, low to mid 90s. That's going to be a safe bet. Will be about 5 degrees hotter than normal for this time of the year. Vegetation going to be critically dry for lower elevations in the Blues and significantly dry in the Cascades and the upper Yakima Basin. You factor in the wind gust. They could be anywhere between 25 to 40 miles per hour, 25 to 45 miles per hour, actually, with some of the strongest wind gusts in the Kittitas Valley and the Morrow County foothills. Could be a bit breezier windy to start off the day, but especially after 2 p.m., that's when they're going to ramp up. So in these conditions, fires could start or spread quickly. Now, the setup is going to be very interesting for tomorrow, but we'll get an assist from some cooler high temperatures. A lot of us are going to struggle to even make it to 90 degrees. That's going to be a little bit below average for this time of the year. Vegetation still critically dry out there, but the wind gusts will be noticeable, not as strong. So all that to say, the fire start potential definitely is not going to be zero for tomorrow, but the setup not going to be as impressive as the setup will be for today. A little breakdown of your weekend forecast. Plenty of sunshine and high temperatures between 85 to 90 for lower elevations on Saturday. A little bit cooler for Sunday as clouds start to become a little bit more noticeable, and even cooler for Monday. We'll end up being about 10 degrees cooler than normal by Monday, but starting to heat things back up into the middle and later portions of next week. Could be up around 100 degrees again in the Tri-Cities. Also, we're tracking these little shower and thunderstorm chances for Monday and Tuesday, Monday in particular. So we'll watch the lightning potential very closely, as that could also pose a fire start risk. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Dangerous fire weather today, cooler Saturday through Tuesday. Then the heat returns by the middle of next week. In Yakima, mid-90s Friday, cooler Saturday through Tuesday with showers possible on Monday and Tuesday. In Ellensburg, windy today, a little bit less so tomorrow, and tracking shower and thunderstorm chances to start next week. In Hermiston, hot and windy Friday, a cool down for the next handful of days, then the return of the heat next week. Finally, for Walla Walla, mid-90s today, cooler over the next few days with a small shower chance possible Monday, then heating back up by Wednesday and Thursday.
Thanks, Josh. Still much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up, we're taking a look at what is trending this week, including police officers stepping in to deliver a Grubhub order after they arrested the person that was delivering it. And an actual delivery guy narrowly misses getting struck by lightning. And we have some of the other most talked about stories from the week. They're all coming up after the break at 6:20.
Stay busy this summer with the City of Pasco. Enjoy open swim at Memorial Aquatic Park from 1 to 5:45 p.m. every day, with lap swim weekdays at noon, or sign up for swim lessons throughout the summer. Join the all-ages Beat the Heat Run Walk Club on Wednesday mornings to earn entries for an end-of-summer prize drawing. Check out free, family-friendly movies and music at Pasco Parks, plus many more activities and events, all listed online at pascoparksandrec.com.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. Some fancy experts finished a network test, and T-Mobile sort of opened a can of whoop-up. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and Insta-talk and say, "You won't believe where I am." Seriously, where am I? Hey, I got signal.
The fireworks don't stop on the 4th. McCurley Subaru's Red, White, and Vroom sales event is lighting up July with explosive savings. As the largest volume Subaru dealer in the area, we've got the inventory and the deals. For the first time in a while, get low financing, like 1.9% on the 2025 Outback and Crosstrek. Don't wait. Save today and keep the Red, White, and Vroom spirit alive all July long. Only at McCurley Subaru, your way home.
So why don't you speed? I've had one too many close calls on the road, and then I learned the facts.
It's dangerous to drive too fast.
It's true. 1 in 3 fatal crashes involve speeding.
This is our neighborhood, too. Most people try to be safe, but speeding is dangerous.
You know, the faster you go, the longer it takes to stop.
The faster you drive, the harder you'd hit someone. That driver gets it. Slower speeds save lives.
Please drive the speed limit so everyone is safe.
Together, we get there.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law.
Welcome back, 6:23, taking a look at what is trending this week. Some deliveries come with receipts, others come with a police report.
From pizza with the plot twist to a near lightning strike, this week had it all.
Let's take a look with Jeremy Roth.
Watch police officers in Arizona hand deliver a woman's pizza after her Grubhub driver was arrested while en route to complete the order. Tempe PD says the delivery driver was arrested during a traffic stop for alleged violations, including speeding and reckless driving. During the arrest, they found the pizza order and decided not to leave the customer hanging, instead showing up, pie in hand, delivering the goods whilst delivering the news.
How are you?
Brandon.
Yes!
So your Grubhub guy got arrested. The customer was visibly shocked by the turn of events, but also grateful her grub still made it to her door.
I really appreciate pizza!
Social media users seemed equally appreciative after the department posted the video, eating it up faster than a hot and ready slice. Another delivery driver moment, this one caught on doorbell cam in New Jersey, where a driver dropping off a food order was delivered from disaster when he narrowly avoided a deafening bolt of lightning. Visibly shaken but unharmed, the driver completed the handoff to the homeowner, who had a lightning-fast quip ready for the frazzled man.
I thought that was going to hit me. You want to come check your drawers? Oh, good.
Well, no one was arrested or struck by lightning, but there was another kind of special delivery at the Maryland Zoo, a trio of baby von der Decken hornbill birds. Normally native to eastern Africa, these beautiful birds, named after the famous German explorer Baron Karl Klaus von der Decken, are some of the newest additions at the zoo's African aviary. The tiny chicks will receive regular checkups and weigh-ins like these, and will eventually grow a brilliant and bizarre beak that only a mother could love. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Look at that little guy.
That lightning strike.
I think he said he needed to change his shorts and
check your drawers.
I think, the homeowner's like, hey, you need to
had that
check
been me,
yourself.
I would have been in the same bucket.
That is some Final Destination stuff. I don't know.
That was right there.
And I gotta say the cheesy little rhyme, right? When thunder roars, head indoors.
Stay indoors, that's right.
Stay indoors.
Yeah. Or if you're
but I would also be telling that
in.
story to anybody I meet. I was almost struck by lightning.
Yeah, I don't know
it's like
if you know this about me, but
yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah. Oh, but
Crazy
so
stuff.
are those police officers.
Yeah.
They're cool too.
I'm glad he let him make the delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I loved her face though. They're like, hey,
you're getting 5 stars.
Here's your food. Your
one.
driver was arrested. She's like, what?
You know,
Not
if I was one of those officers, if I hadn't had my dinner yet, maybe I wouldn't have been as good of a good Samaritan. So that's why I'm not.
You wouldn't.
That's why I'm not a law enforcement officer.
You would let them deliver it.
No, I'm not saying I would have. I'm saying I wouldn't have completely ruled it out though.
Our next episode will be Crime with Colbreth.
Right? Yeah.
Jeez. All right. And we're the crazy ones.
Right? Yeah.
Who said anything? I never said crazy.
This guy.
The culprit. Culprit. I love it so much. Okay.
Don't eat other people's food. Be good Samaritans.
Yeah.
Still much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. A mystery months in the making. It has been solved, and we love this story so much. This beloved metal slide, stolen from a Richland business, finally making its way back.
This made my Friday.
Oh, seriously,
I'm so happy it's back.
This is what we need to make the world go round, not stolen pizzas. We're gonna let you know how it was returned and why it means so much to the owner. It's all coming up in our 6:30 half hour.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
It's our 48th anniversary at Moore Furniture, 3 generations strong thanks to you. For 48 incredible years, we've had the honor of furnishing your homes. From our family to yours, we're celebrating with 72 months interest-free financing and no money down on every purchase over $19.99. Plus, we'll remove and donate your gently used pieces locally. That's 6 full years with no interest. Just gorgeous furniture, unbeatable value, and easy monthly payments. Only at Moore Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sports at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mud bath.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
It's random, it's real. It's the $25,000 Big Cash Bash at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Get ready because anyone could randomly win $100 cash. Only on July 19th from 1 to 7 p.m. Everyone playing in the winner's row wins. No entries or membership required. Show your club card and multiply your winnings for up to $500 cash. $25,000 randomly given away in 6 hours. July 19th only. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Who says you have to wait for snow to get the best piano deals of the year? Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos is unwrapping Christmas savings in July. free delivery and setup, and a holiday songbook so you can practice Jingle Bells by the pool. Save on select uprights, grands, and digital pianos. And if you wear a Santa hat, we'll reward you with an extra discount. Christmas in July at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, where music is always in season.
Summer adventure awaits in a rugged new Honda. It's time to chase the sun, wherever it takes you. With impressive Honda capability and exciting performance. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Hurry into your local Honda dealer during the summer event.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather.
Out, but
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
good Friday morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us, joining us here for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jade Elliott.
I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Josh Colbert.
All right, Cash with Colbreth and not Colbert. How's it looking?
Pizza stealing, weatherman.
It was a hypothetical and I didn't do it. I was just trying to drum up conversation. Okay.
It worked.
No, it was funny.
Well, and the universe kind of like retroactively punished me by losing the 3-degree guarantee the other day. So the jackpot only up to $25 right now. And I had to sweat it out also, so.
Well, we all were yesterday. It was 94 degrees.
Yes. Nice double entendre there. It's 97 yesterday, verified at 94. Hey, that counts. So the jackpot went up to $25. So for today, once again, we're just going to run it back. Forecast high of 97 in Pasco Tri-Cities. If it verifies between 94 to 100, the jackpot's going to hit $50. If that doesn't happen, the jackpot could be yours. Find out how to win the jackpot by going to applevalleyNewsNow.com, clicking on the contest page, or you can scan the QR code that's on your screen. Okay, today is a first alert weather day from 2 p.m. to 2 in the morning on Saturday, as we could have the potential for large fire starts in our lower elevations. It's going to be windy and the vegetation will be critically dry. Here's how to prevent wildfires. Mind your campfires, don't toss cigarettes, check equipment sparks, and obey fire restrictions. Did y'all hear fireworks last night?
I feel like I did.
Okay, so that was a maybe. That answer is not good enough. I want that answer to be no. I personally did not hear fireworks last night, but if you're thinking about doing it, do us all a favor and don't. Okay, temperatures this morning, 50s, 60s, and 70s for lower elevations, 40s and 50s in the Cascades, 50s and 60s in the Blues. Your hour-by-hour forecast for today for the Tri-City is going to be into the low 80s by 10 this morning, around 90 at lunchtime, and then bouncing between 95 to 100 at the peak of daytime heating. So we'll be about 5 degrees hotter than normal for this time of the year. Low 90s in the Kittitas Valley, mid 90s for the rest of our lower elevation locations. And I'll take you on that zone-by-zone tour of today's hot Friday forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Starting your half hour of news with a really happy follow-up this morning. A beloved slide that was stolen from a Richland business back in January has now been returned.
This made my Friday. This is great news. So the slide, yes, has been returned, but questions still surround its disappearance.
Yeah, so this all happened at the Queensgate Gardens. Their 18-foot metal slide, which had been stolen, was then as mysterious as it was stolen. It was also just as mysteriously returned in the middle of the night, 6 months after it had been taken.
Yeah, we reported on this first back in January, and the slide is sentimental to owner Brian Keel, whose son built it by teaching himself to weld after a biking accident.
So although Keel still doesn't know who took the slide or even who brought the slide back, he's just happy that it's home.
We found it laying in the grass down below over there. On the street by our truck, and somebody had just dumped it off apparently in the middle of the night, and we found it, and we're just overjoyed to have it back.
I love it. I think all of us,
they were just done with it. They
yeah,
were like, okay, we're playing with it. Yeah.
Well, I think from a community standpoint, you know, so many visit the Queensgate Gardens seasonally, whether it's, you know, to go see Santa when he makes his appearances there, or to go to their fall fest. They do the pumpkin patch and all of the games and everything, and the slide is an integral part of that.
And I remember when we first talked about when it was missing, so now I really want to see the slide myself.
Yeah, and my kids love it. We go there and they have such a good time. I know. And so, yeah, and I remember him saying back in January when we talked to him about it being stolen, you know, no questions asked. He just wanted it back.
And that's exactly what happened.
And that's what happened. So they are repainting it, giving it a little facelift, and getting it ready to be set back up at the nursery for their big fall celebration. So by September, it'll be back. 6:34, taking you to Oregon now, where a national study is causing some concern in Eastern Oregon, suggesting Good Shepherd healthcare system could be at risk of closing. The hospital's CEO says, though, that's simply not true. The study from the University of North Carolina flagged Good Shepherd as financially distressed, but the CEO says it used limited data and missed the full picture. He says the hospital is financially stable and growing with nearly 500 new staff hired. They're also expanding services, and they've seen a 30% increase in patients since last year. So he says a call from a concerned patient drove home just how serious these rumors had become.
And what she said to me is, we're really worried, my husband and I, because if Good Shepherd closes, we'll probably have to move. Older couple, probably don't like to drive long distances. And I assured her that we are not closing, that we are going to be here for decades to come.
So the hospital recently bought land in Boardman for a future campus, and that's another sign, leadership says, that Good Shepherd is here to stay.
Making a difference this morning, Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels hosted a game day lunch for seniors at the Prosser Community Center. This featured a Plinko board to win prizes, as well as several donated board games, and the event was sponsored by the Prosser United Good Neighbor. Lunch and dessert were all free for seniors 60 and older.
We reached out to them, and they sponsored this event, gave us some funds to completely get gift cards, all the games that are going to remain here at the center for the seniors to use during the daily meals that we serve. And it just was such a fun event. Everybody had a great time, lots of prizes and laughter and just good times.
The Prosser location is just one of 8 within the Columbia Basin that Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels provides meals for. Good people doing good things.
I love it. All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. We're talking about the biggest events happening over the weekend, from crowns to causes. We're highlighting local events making a big impact. 6:36, we're back after the break.
Being involved in a car accident is stressful. Who's going to pay for your injuries, medical expenses, and lost wages? Unfortunately, during this stressful time, most insurance companies will not look out for your rights and will often fight your claim. Don't stress out. Let Capuzza Lighty fight for you. They have helped people all across the Yakima Valley win their cases and get the compensation they deserved. Don't try to handle it yourself. They are ready to fight for you. More cash for your crash. Call Capuzza Lighty today for a free consultation. 866-4166.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. And to celebrate, you can now get in one of these award-winning SUVs with 0% APR for 60 months. The all-new turbocharged Nissan Murano, the rugged Nissan Pathfinder, and the best-selling Nissan Rogue. Visit Nissan today and drive away in an award-winning SUV.
Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Apple Valley News Now is Pasco.
Apple Valley News Now is Zilla.
Apple Valley News Now is Benton City.
Our broadcast center may be in Kennewick, but Apple Valley News Now is everywhere.
From the Blues in the east to the Cascades in the west, one television station is everywhere you want us to be. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Always on your side.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It is a first alert weather day as it's going to be critically dry out there and windy. You already see the wind turbines moving out there. We're going to see a lot more of that a little bit later in the day. By the way, this view brought to you by the First Alert Weather app. You can download it for free in the App Store or on Google Play. Okay, your CodeCast for today for the Tri-Cities. It's already 72 degrees at 6:40 in the morning, so probably no more coats necessary throughout the rest of the day. And high temperatures in the Tri-Cities going to end up between 95 to 100. So let's take you on the zone-by-zone tour of today's forecast, starting off in Kittitas County, where it is going to be windy, especially in the valley, gusts around 45 miles per hour. Then in the Yakima Valley, these gusts between 25 to 30 miles per hour, mid-90s up and down the valley, mostly sunny skies. It's also going to be mostly sunny in the lower Columbia Basin. Some of these gusts around 35 miles per hour, especially down towards Hermiston. Some of us in the basin are going to have a legitimate shot at touching 100 degrees. Then for the Blue Foothills, 90s up and down the foothills. We're going to be in the 80s and 90s in the higher terrain of the Blue Mountains. And it's going to be quite windy today in the foothills, especially in the Morrow County foothills, where some of those gusts could be around 40 miles per hour. So once again, in these conditions, fires could start or spread quickly. All right, talking about local events now. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, we're kicking off Water Follies Week tomorrow with the Miss Tri-Cities competition, something you know very well about.
Yeah. Well, we're celebrating 65 years in the community, and this year 5 young women are vying for the title of Miss Tri-Cities and a $10,000 scholarship, and then 14 contestants are competing for the crown and a $5,000 scholarship.
That's right. And we want to see you there at the pageants this Saturday, July 19th at Kennewick High. Tickets are still available, and you see on your screen that is our outgoing Miss Tri-Cities and Miss Tri-Cities team, and then you saw the picture of all the young women that are competing as well. You will also see a couple familiar faces gracing the stage this year as your MCs. That includes myself.
You.
Me. I'll be there. And also former Apple Valley News Now anchor, news director, and Tri-Cities legend, and one of the most cherished friends of the pageant, Kevin Uretsky, will also be joining me to co-host the event this year.
Seeing that interview on the screen, it feels like a weird, like breaking the fourth wall.
You're here, but then you're there. Then I'm here.
Well, this year, every young woman that walks across the stage will also walk away with scholarship dollars.
The Miss Tri-Cities Scholarship Organization is an official preliminary to the Miss Washington and Miss America competitions.
That's right, and we just crowned a new Miss Washington last weekend and a new Miss Washington teen as well. They will both be there Saturday night. Also, you can still get tickets. Head to the Miss Tri-Cities website.
And this one, so don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it. If you can't get enough of me every morning, Monday through Friday, join me Saturday.
On that,
yeah, exactly.
It sounds like a good time and a good cause.
Yeah, it is.
Keep it here, because coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, we've got your morning sprint, everything you need to know before you head out the door. And Mr. Josh here will be back with your full First Alert weather forecast, and he's going to tell us how hot it'll get.
Let's go.
That's all you need to know.
Hey, stay tuned. I'll give you more details.
Keep those.
The Blue Compass RV All-American Summer Road Trip is on, with new RVs starting at just $97 a month. Plus, they all come with a 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. Big country, big adventure, big savings, only at Blue Compass RV.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's Tooth Fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
The future of healthcare is here at Prosser Memorial Health, home to Mako Smart Robotics for precise joint replacement. Prosser Memorial Health has added aquablation therapy for advanced prostate care. And now we're proud to be the first in Eastern Washington with the Da Vinci 5 surgical system, bringing world-class robotic surgery close to home, all inside our brand new state-of-the-art hospital built with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health, the future of care, right here, right now. Learn more at prosserhealth.org.
Expand your access to library services with the Great Rivers Library Partnership. Get a library card at the following participating libraries. Get your Mid-Columbia Libraries card and unlock access to over 350,000 books across 12 locations. High-quality programs like author visits, performers, and special events, and more. Plus, no late fines. Visit a Mid-Columbia Libraries branch near you for more information or visit midcolumbialibraries.org/reciprocal.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home.
I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
And just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We are here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Summer is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today in Kennewick or West Richland.
The Blue Compass RV All-American Summer Road Trip is on, with new RVs starting at just $97 a month. Plus, they all come with a 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. Big country, big adventure, big savings, only at Blue Compass RV.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Today at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Today is another first alert weather day as well. There's going to be the potential for large fire starts in our lower elevations. It's going to be windy. The vegetation is going to be critically dry, and that peak time frame is going to be from 2 p.m. this afternoon to 2 in the morning on Saturday. So for today, we'll be toasty out there. Some portions of the basin around 100 degrees will be about 5 degrees hotter than normal for this time of the year. Vegetation going to be critically dry for lower elevations in the Blues, a significant level of dryness for the Cascades and the upper Yakima Basin. And then you factor in the winds across the map, 25 to 45 mile per hour gusts, the strongest wind gusts in the Kittitas Valley and in the Morrow County foothills. Now it could be breezy or windy to start off the day, but after 2 p.m., that's when the wind gusts are going to kick it into a different gear. Now for tomorrow, the fire weather setup also very interesting for tomorrow, but we're going to get an assist from some cooler high temperatures. A lot of us will struggle to even make it to 90 degrees, so we'll be a few degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year. Vegetation still going to be critically dry for the majority of our viewing area, but the wind gusts not as strong. They'll still be noticeable, gusts between 25 to 40 miles per hour, but in the basin they'll be a little bit weaker. So keep in mind the fire start potential for tomorrow definitely isn't going to be zero, but the setup not as favorable as it will be for today. Here's a breakdown of the weekend forecast. Lots of sunshine and still below average temperatures for Saturday, even cooler for Sunday. Clouds are going to start to build. We'll trend even cooler for Monday. At that point, we'll be about 10 degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year, starting to heat things back up into the middle and later portions of next week, back up around 100 degrees in the Tri-Cities. We're tracking this little shower and thunderstorm potential for Monday, less so for Tuesday, but this would mainly be for the mountains, the valleys, and the foothills, and that lightning potential, that could certainly pose a risk for some fire starts, so we'll keep a very close eye on that. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Dangerous fire weather today, cooler Saturday through Tuesday, then the heat returns by the middle of next week. In Yakima, mid-90s Friday, cooler Saturday through Tuesday with showers possible on Monday and Tuesday. In Ellensburg, windy today, a little bit less so tomorrow, and tracking shower and thunderstorm chances to start next week. In Hermiston, hot and windy Friday, a cool down for the next handful of days, then the return of the heat next week. Finally, for Walla Walla, mid-90s today, cooler over the next few days with a small shower chance possible Monday, then heating back up by Wednesday and Thursday. Now let's head out to New York City to see what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, after surviving that heart-stopping, caught-on-tape kidnapping attempt, the quick-thinking 18-year-old who escaped is speaking out to GMA.
I had to get away from him, and I could not get into the truck. I was terrified.
Emma was the sole employee working inside this Florida shop on June 29th when police say the suspect, Theodore Tunador, walked in and began stealing merchandise.
I got in his way so he wouldn't leave with the product, and then he pushed me out of the store and then put me in a chokehold and dragged me out to the truck.
The 18-year-old refusing to go quietly, fighting her way out of the suspect's grasp as he tries to force her into what authorities say is a stolen vehicle. And coming up at 7 a.m., she'll tell us how she escaped and the lesson her parents taught her that made all the difference. With your GMA First Look, I'm Victor Oquendo, ABC News, Miami.
A diagnosis doesn't define you. Even ATTR cardiac amyloidosis. You've come a long way. Oral medicine used to treat adults with ATTR-CM to reduce death and hospitalization related to heart problems. People taking Attruby saw an impact on health-related quality of life and were 50% less likely to be hospitalized for heart issues, giving you more chances to do what you love with who you love. Tell your doctor if you're pregnant, plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding, and about the medications you take. The most common side effects were mild and included diarrhea and abdominal pain. If you have ATTR cardiac amyloidosis, ask your cardiologist if Attruby is right for you. It's time to get busy living.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time is 6:51. It's time for your morning sprint. We start with your national headlines. Overnight, House Republicans gave the final stamp of approval on the $9 billion in spending cuts from the federal government. The final vote was 216 to 213, and the cuts recommended by DOJ cancels funding that Congress previously approved of. It'll eliminate about $8 billion from foreign aid programs and another $1 billion from public broadcasting.
And at 6:51 in your business headlines this morning, Amazon's effort to be more environmentally friendly is heading in the wrong direction. Company emitted nearly 68.3 million metric tons of greenhouse gases in 2024, and that's up 6% from the prior year. It represents a first year-over-year rise since 2021. Now, Amazon's emissions increase is fueled mainly by its delivery vehicles, fleet, and their data center construction.
In your health headlines this morning, 2 members of a government watchdog are blasting the acting chair's decision to delay a final ruling on water beads. The Consumer Product Safety Commission has repeatedly stressed the dangers of water beads over the years. It currently has a warning on water beads and urges parents to not have them around children. The toys can expand to 100 times their initial size and weight when exposed to any liquid. That includes liquid inside the body when they're swallowed.
6:52, talking sports this morning. Caitlin Clark will be sitting this one out over the weekend. WNBA All-Star game in Indianapolis. She won't be playing. The Indiana Fever star sidelined after suffering another injury on Tuesday, this time to her right groin. On Thursday, Clark said that she was sad and disappointed to miss the three-point contest in the All-Star game, but that her body needs to rest. She said that she will still attend and looks forward to helping cheer on her All-Star teammates to a win. 6:52 now, and here are the top 5 local things that you need to know this morning, starting in Yakima with a tragic update as police say a man hit by a car back on July 3rd has now passed away from his injuries. This all happened just after 2 a.m. near Nob Hill and 23rd Avenue. Officers say that the man was crossing in an unmarked crosswalk when he was hit by a vehicle. The driver, Mauricio Archiga, had been arrested at the scene back at the beginning of July for DUI, and he is now facing upgraded charges of vehicular homicide.
A woman wanted on serious felony charges is now behind bars thanks to several local law enforcement agencies. 33-year-old Artemisa Sanchez was wanted for second-degree assault, unlawful imprisonment, and also a federal firearms warrant. She was found hiding at an apartment near 6th and Washington.
And in Benton County, a reckless driving report turned out to be a lot more. Deputies say a driver swerving near Sellards and Tyaki roads handed over a fake Florida ID during the traffic stop, and then they were arrested on suspicion of DUI. Then they were actually later to have been to have a felony narcotics warrant out of Mississippi. Investigators also discovering that the car had just been reported stolen out of Seattle.
In Mapton, the school district is working through $1 million budget shortfall, and officials say they've already made staff cuts and program cuts. They say the goal is to keep the impact on students minimal and continue supporting families.
And don't forget, Water Follies weekend kicks off, or the week kicks off this Saturday with the Miss Tri-Cities competition. 5 women competing for a $10,000 scholarship, 4 teens also competing for a $5,000 scholarship, and I will be co-hosting the pageant alongside one of our best pageant friends and Tri-City legend, Kevin Uretsky. Tickets still available. You can get them at the Miss Tri-Cities website. It's going to be a great evening. It's at Kennewick High.
Catch Jane. There she is right now.
Hey. I'm all over the place, aren't I? Sorry.
And trending this morning now, it wouldn't be summer without
Water Follies Week.
That too. But
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
Yeah, the Discovery Channel's ever popular Shark Week. Their programming run starts Sunday. So the string of shows is a cultural phenomenon that's now in its 37th year.
As a kid, this is how I knew that summer vacation was about to come to an end.
Oh no!
Shark Week lured more than 25 million viewers last year. This year, the event will premiere 20 hours of new shows.
That includes a Dancing with Sharks special.
I'm sorry, what?
Apparently that's a thing. You want to try it?
No.
No? Okay. Well, there's also one titled Frankenshark.
That tracks a little further.
I feel like he's related to Sharknado, maybe. Well, there's also practical shows ahead of your next trip to the beach, like how to survive a shark attack and other scientific programs. I don't recommend watching that before a beach trip, because you'll just be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can head to sharkweek.com for the full lineup. Have you ever swam with sharks? Any one of you?
No.
I have not, but I'm thinking, I don't know if I would want to.
We did.
Like, it would have to be a specific kind of shark.
Yeah, we did on a trip once. They were, I think they're called nurse sharks.
Oh, okay. The cute kind, yeah.
I mean, they're not that cute, but they're just like more docile.
Anything in the ocean's not.
I mean, they'll still bite you, I guess, but
yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't want to find out.
Definitely
I
wouldn't want to
survived
watch
it. I'm a survivor.
shark movie before it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Favorite shark movie? I like 47 Meters Down or Shark Night. There's so many good ones.
I gotta go with the OG Jaws.
I would say Jaws, yeah,
okay.
that's it. All right, get us out the door. No sharks for us this weekend.
No,
Here locally.
well, not enough water, first of all. Second of all, well, I don't have a good second point to make. But anyway, temperatures 50s and 60s across the map. And a little bit later today, we're going to be in the 90s, about 5 degrees hotter than normal for this time of the year. Mostly sunny skies, but the big thing for today, dangerous fire weather. We'll touch on the specifics of that in just a second. High temperatures, they go up, they go down, they go back up over the next 7 days. You average it all out, it's going to be hot for the next week. And shower and thunderstorm chances could impact the mountains, the valleys, or the foothills for Monday or Tuesday. Looks like Monday's probably going to be the more favorable day for that. But today, first alert weather day, 2 p.m. to 2 in the morning on Saturday. Large fire starts are possible for lower elevations. It's going to be windy. The vegetation will be critically dry. Mind your campfires. Don't toss cigarettes. Check equipment sparks. Obey fire restrictions. Stop shooting fireworks. 4th of July was a couple weeks ago now at this point.
So in conclusion, be smart, be safe.
Yeah.
It's
And be
dangerous
nice.
fire weather. Sharks are dangerous.
Hit all the points.
Yeah.
The end.
No Sharknadoes, no Firenadoes.
Thank you guys for watching Good Morning Northwest. You can always find updates at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Good Morning America's up next. We'll be back tonight at 5 with your local news and weather.
Have a great day.